for Taurus. It is for Taurus Sun, though it may also resonate with Taurus Moon and Taurus Rising. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign video, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Also, keep in mind this reading may be about you or it may be about someone around you. So there's no need to get offended. We all should understand this by now, okay? Your compulsiveness is being hidden, or someone else's compulsiveness or selfishness is being hidden. That's the first message that's coming out through the cards. I'm getting again for Taurus, something about things of value. It could be, what do I value? Who do I value? Who values me? It could be that. But there's something here about of value. What else? I feel like somebody is threatening to sue somebody or has threatened to sue somebody. And that's why they keep making up. Or it could have something to do with makeup, because I'm getting the word makeup for some reason. What else? Taurus. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. Let's go with Taurus. What is the main energy for Taurus right now? I should have gotten closer to the desk so the cards don't fall everywhere again, but it's too late. That might be a message too. It's too late, baby, now it's too late. Taurus. Really did try to make it. There it is, Taurus. Main energy, money. What did I say? Valuables. What's of value? The second house is money or valuables, or what you value. Some of you may need to do heart chakra work, because that calls in the abundance. A lot of people don't understand that, but it actually does. You think it calls in love, it calls in abundance as well. Somebody may be asking you for a ride, saying, hey, I'll pay you to give me a ride, or you may be doing this to somebody else also. But either way, this is about money and what you value. Taurus. What is the main energy for Taurus, please? You have wounds around money. Do you feel like you don't have the ability to make the amount of money that makes you feel comfortable? Is that what it is? Or you feel as if you've somehow been, like somebody harmed you financially? It could be either one of those two things. Maybe somebody made you feel like you had no value. Like, you know, that could be another story for some of you. One more card for Taurus, please. What is the main energy for Taurus? I wish I would have grabbed that because I feel like that was it, but I couldn't grab it. What is the main energy for Taurus? Okay. Yeah, this could be, I'm getting several different stories. Remember, there's a lot of Taurus people, so the story will be different for each of you. Some of you have wounds around money, right? or you have wounds around feeling as if you have no value, and it's because of your mother or a family situation, or even a home, something about the home, okay? But the overall feeling that I get is most of you, it's like feeling as if you were wounded financially by your family, or made to feel like you had no value within the family. It could be something like that. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Neptune. Yeah, this is something, either you're not telling people that this is how you feel, or this actually did happen and somebody is keeping it very secretive from you. Yep. Neptune energy for me is, the word I use is nebulous. And I like to like equate this to like a little spidery of networks of people who are seemingly unconnected are actually connected. So that may be a storyline that's going on in your world, whether you know it or not. Like people that you don't know are connected are actually connected. And that's how they're able to keep a situation so foggy. Okay? Or this could be you doing this to someone else, not letting them know about your connections, keeping it nebulous. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I keep going in a circle like this. So, I don't know. That might mean something. It might not. Oh, there's a circle on the card, too. Ooh. Family fairy tales. That's what I'm going to call that. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, and we're going to move on to the tarot. Now, I do 2 separate readings aside from this first one, and they may or may not be a continuation. Sometimes they're a totally different reading, and other times they expand upon the reading we just did. So we'll see what comes up. I feel like somebody's going to ask you for a favor. I don't know why. Either they're going to ask you for a favor, or you're about to ask somebody else for a favor. There's something about that. Taurus. All right, let's see what comes up. Sorry, my hair makes my face itch. Taurus. I also got the word privileged. Like you may think somebody is privileged, or they may think that you're privileged. I want to take that one for whatever reason. Ooh, and that is a Taurus card right there, the High Priestess. It's a Taurus or a Pisces. I hear many different signs. For me, it's a Taurus or a Pisces. But in this reading, it's you. Somebody holding their cards close to their chest. Interesting. Could be something about hidden money or hidden family. Taurus. What's going on for Taurus? I want to take that one. You're holding your cards close to your chest, but you're not distancing yourself from someone. You're coming back together with them in some sense of the word, or you're still talking to them at least. About a new beginning. because of some sort of deception. I don't know how to take that yet, y'all, so bear with me on that, but I feel like this is like somebody that you're feeling wounded by, or even that you wounded. It could go either way, so to speak, financially. Could be a family member, or it could be about a house, or about lineage, or something like that. I don't know, but there's something where you're not really expressing anything or how you feel, even though you may still be in contact or communication with somebody. You may even talk to them about some sort of new beginning, but you're also feeling deceived. Kind of got a me versus them kind of feeling to it. What else for Taurus? Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Taurus. I can't take that many cards at once. We got to do one at a time here. That clicked in my hands. Okay. Some of you may feel as if you were deceived into holding on to someone, or they may feel like they were deceived into holding on to you. But I think it's you feeling like somebody duped you into holding on to them. I could be wrong. Oh. Somebody wanted to keep you like waiting. I don't like that. Somebody's trying to keep you stuck, aren't they? Or you're trying to keep them stuck. I'm going to take that one too. Yeah, you feel like you can't really talk about how you feel. Like, the whole feeling here is pretty much like this. Like, the whole reading is pretty much like that. Feeling like somebody here is feeling like they were deceived into holding on and waiting, and then feeling like they're just so much tension. Oh, Tower. Something suddenly and unexpectedly happened here, or is about to happen. Some of you may not be so optimistic anymore. What else for Taurus, please? For a lot of you, this could be a relationship with a family member, but it doesn't have to be that. Or with your mother. For some of you, this could be something about a third-party situation also. Three more cards for Taurus, please. Taurus. Oh, this is happening in so many readings. There's legal implications to what's going on with you. I mean, I know people say, oh, justice is coming. That means that you're going to get what you want or get what you deserve. That does not necessarily mean that. I'm just going to say, you're not optimistic that things are going to work out in your favor. Okay? Maybe you were in the past, but you're not now. Two more cards for Taurus, please. Yeah, you're not optimistic that you're going to get what you want, because that's the wish fulfillment card, but it says there's a tower moment to your optimism for fairness and wish fulfillment. I feel like some of you are getting the rug pulled out from underneath you in some sense of the word, or you're doing this to somebody else. There could be control issues involved. There was some sort of hidden deception that you were optimistic to control by waiting and walking on eggshells. But that is changing because the truth is coming out. Maybe about some sort of bullying. Could be that. I don't know. We've got Taurus, we've got Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Aries. At the bottom of the deck, I see a Cancerian potentially. For some of you, this could be a situation where you didn't want people to know that you were waiting for this thing to go in your favor, or they didn't want you to know that. But that's what I've got with the tarot reading. So, let me look in the middle of that. Yeah, me versus them. All right, I have no idea what that means. Hopefully you do. Let's move on to the Fallen Angel deck. Again, this reading may be a continuation of what we've already said, or it may be something totally different for a different Taurus. Who knows? Not every reading will be about you because, like I said, there are so many Tauruses out there, and not every Taurus is going through the same thing as every other Taurus at the same time. It's not possible. Moving slowly because you feel like you're in danger or somebody else is doing this. So it's like, I always equate this with the I don't want to be found out. So I'm trying to move quietly and silently. All right, Taurus. What's going on for Taurus, please? Wow, that definitely came out. Oh, y'all. Secrecy could be dealing with a Pisces, because I equate this with Pisces or Taurus. Secrecy. And the reason I say Taurus is because Taurus is the high priestess for me. So, you know, high priestess, keeping things close to your chest, hidden, only telling people what you feel they need to know, that kind of stuff. This is secrecy. You're worried about how you'll be perceived, or the other person is worried about how they'll be perceived. This could be another one of those situations. Every time I see this card, I mention this. The way that he's holding his hand out right there, somebody could be looking for a handout. There's also, it looks like a cat back here who's watching this person trying to get a handout. This also looks like a court or a library. Those things may be significant or historical. Did you secretly tell the truth about something or somebody else did? And now, okay. Maybe somebody told the truth about a relationship or a marriage or a handout. I'm just like going through these different things that I'm seeing here. Or about some sort of an investigation. Taurus. I don't know if I want to take that. I'm going to wait. Taurus. I already forgot what the first reading was about, y'all. That quick. I mean, not the first one, the second one. Taurus, please. Some of you may be having trouble with your knees. I'm going to be honest. I get this feeling of somebody who has the upper hand because they have hidden knowledge. Maybe about what I just said, the relationship, the handouts, or some sort of an investigation. Somebody feels like they have the upper hand. And control. Could involve a boss or a father figure, because the command card, to me, is like an Aries. That's like the Emperor. Aries, boss, public figure, CEO, something like that. Maybe you know about the affair of a boss or a father figure, or somebody else does, and that's where the control is. You know what I mean? Like, that can be a situation for some of you. I've got Aquarius and Aries and Pisces so far, and potentially Taurus. But of course it would be because you are a Taurus, unless you're the cross watcher. But I feel like there's something about a sexual relationship that somebody knows about. Or a romantic, doesn't have to be, quote, sexual, all right? Or even a child's relationship. It could even be that. Either way, I just feel like somebody feels like they've got the upper hand because they have knowledge that not everybody else has. We'll just leave it at that. Taurus. And somebody said, I can screw you. So somebody has that feeling. They're like, yeah, mess with me. I'll screw you. I can screw you. That is too many cards, but I'm going to look at that. Somebody could be creating distance, being happy about kind of like leaving somebody because they were fearful about some sort of ending. I almost get this feeling for some of you, you got somebody in a relationship or something that keeps coming back and forth, but they leave when they start feeling like somebody's on to them. Taurus. If that part was your reading, let's say that. Taurus. I'm not counting it. Did you control a friend or a friend controlled you through this hidden information? The way I did that. Hidden information? What the hell? Why am I so animated? Not sure why that happened. I feel like somebody used information about somebody else to control them, and it may have had something to do with a romance or a relationship. Maybe even a child. I don't know. Or even a Leo person. Taurus. This feels blackmailish. Very blackmailish. And whoever this person is, they're feeling like they're getting away with it too. Whether that's you or them. Somebody feels like they're getting away with it because nobody's fighting them. Or nobody is saying anything about it. Could have something to do with shared resources for some of you too. Strength. There could be a little bit of guilt here, either in you or this other person. That's the other thing I'm feeling. I don't know why I'm getting that, because the card doesn't look like that, but I'm feeling it, like inside. There is a little bit of guilt here. I don't want to take that yet. I'm going to wait. Taurus, please. Somebody could have known that somebody was being controlled or told the truth about somebody being controlled also. Oh, all right. So maybe things went off without a hitch, but now things are being disputed, if that makes sense. Somebody's kind of taking a stand here. Oh, justice. Everybody is getting this justice card. I'm just saying. Somebody is fighting you legally. Y'all, did I not say at the beginning of this, I felt like somebody was threatening to sue? Did I not say that? There's something about that, like that type of energy. It doesn't have to be legal. I mean, like literally that I'm going to sue you, but that's the way it felt, was something like that. Like, you know what I know, and you know I can sue you. I mean, it could be something like that, but there's definitely blackmail vibes as well. Two more cards for Taurus, please. Two more cards for Taurus. Who is this friend, y'all? There could be something about a boss, public figure, CEO, Aries. Also, something about a friend. It could even be the boss's or the father's friend for some of you. I don't know, but somebody is wanting to fight. Somebody wants to fight now. But it's like, this also all kind of gives me Libra energy, because it's like somebody who wants to fight, but at the same time, they're like acting like that's not what they're doing in order to confuse you. Or vice versa, you're doing this to them. Y'all, that's the feeling I get. I'm gonna, like, I have a bad habit of saying, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's what comes out of my mouth. This feeling that I'm getting is somebody who is threatening to sue somebody, but they're acting all, oh, you're my best friend, or you're my daughter, or I'm making this up. Like somebody who is acting like everything is fine, but under the surface is threatening suing or legal action or something like that. It feels wishy-washy. It feels, but like I said, they're doing this to confuse the other person. So if somebody is doing this to you, they're doing it trying to confuse you, make you think that they're your friend, for instance, when they're really not, or you're doing this to them. Or maybe they're saying, oh, you'll get sued. I don't know. Yeah, they're doing this. Look, they're doing this, or you're doing this to confuse the other person so that they'll back down. This is taking a break card, so that the other person will back down. Whatever this is was something that happened in the past. For some of you, I mean, this would be a long time ago. For some of you, it would be recent past. But regardless, it's saying this is something that happened in the past that led to a misfortune. And somebody was happy about it because you or they were able to keep the peace. Could have been about this settlement. Y'all, this card comes up so many times in the readings because there was a band of people that were trying to fuck somebody out of a settlement. You could have been one of them, or somebody around you was doing this, but regardless, it led to misfortune. Look, see, a settlement changed because of this. Somebody confusing you or you confusing them, and then, you know, threatening to sue. Something like that. This also could be a situation where, like, say you were in a legal battle and you decided to dispute something, but then, like, say maybe it was too much or something like that, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a rest. And when you did, like, shit went to hell. It could be people that were fighting you or you were fighting them in the past. Maybe you said, you know what, I'm going to fight this or whatever, and then you didn't because things went bad for you and you just wanted to keep the peace. Again, this can be you or them. What's in the middle of this reading? A friend and shared resources, or a friendship that ended or transformed in some way, or long-term goals that ended or transformed in some way. All right. Let's move to the questions. So the advice for Taurus is the first card that we're going to pull. What is the advice for Taurus people? Y'all allowed you, okay, you allowed somebody to walk all over you. Again, this can be you or your person, but somebody allowed somebody else to walk all over them. And so, like, because that happened, the person realized that they had that control over you, that if they made your life a living hell, that you would cave because you just wanted to keep the peace. And it got used against you in that way in a repeated cycle, and that cycle needs to be broken. When you start recognizing that people are doing this to you, don't reward it with doing better or keeping the peace, okay? Because that just rewards them. Again, like I said, Taurus, what is the advice for Taurus? Shared resources, turmoil around shared resources. Okay, she's holding her throat, so work on your throat chakra and healing your emotions around and ending a transformation or shared resources. Clarify that, please. I'm hearing voice your concerns. Oh, that's too many cards. I can't do that. Sorry, Taurus, y'all might need that much advice, but I can't do it right now. Too much for me. Advice for Taurus, please. Clarify this card that they just got. Clarify for Taurus. I don't know why. Okay, every time I do a Taurus reading, and I think it's Taurus that I keep getting this for, something about I am special, I am special. Like somebody trying to convince the other person that they are special. I'm getting tired of that. Like, stop, if that's you. Yeah. So it's saying that you need to basically work on your throat chakra, speak your truth as it relates to an ending, a transformation, or shared resources. There's also something about a recovery that's here too. If you want to transform the relationship and recover it, you're going to have to voice your concerns about shared resources with other people or shared resources within a relationship. Some of you may feel like somebody left you hanging also and then tried to cover it up, or vice versa. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I really do feel like somebody here who's just given up the fight because they didn't want to have to deal with the repercussions. And it's talking about you're going to have to. You're going to have to talk about this. All right, guys, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all again very soon. Thank you so very much. Bye, guys.